All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. This is going to be a bit more like an addition onto the lesson I just did a minute ago, right? Going into the final restoration of the Israelites, all right? And something that Yahweh said he was going to do when he caused for that prophecy to be fulfilled, man. So let me read it. This is Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries, and I will bring you into your own land. So what Yahweh said he was going to do when this final salvation comes, he was going to gather the Israelites out of every single land and every single nation. Now, the Israelites, we teach that you can get Israelites that look like all different people on the earth, man. However, you don't really hear those other people that say they're the chosen mention this, right? They don't mention it, and they pretty much all look exactly the same. They look like a template, really, man. Right? They all look exactly the same, pretty much, man. Right? They don't really like to mention anybody else being chosen, to the point that they don't even assume that any of the Hebrew Israelites that say that they're the Israelites, they don't even believe that any of them could be saying that because they're part of their lineage. They don't even believe that, whereas we believe, right? And I'm not even gonna. I'll say just myself then. I believe that some of those people are in among those you know, among those people that are in the land. I believe that some of them could be so angry that we say we're the chosen because they really are part of our nationality, and they think that we're trying to steal their nationality from them, but really they're supposed to be believing what we believe. We ain't supposed to be believing what they believe. They're supposed to turn and join into what we're talking about, man, because we're speaking it the real way. Right? The Hebrew Israelites are the ones speaking it the real way, man. These other people are not speaking it the real way as it's supposed to be spoken. Right? And that's why the prophecies have not been fulfilled under them. This prophecy that I'm reading right now, you don't see people that, you didn't see people that was from every other nation in the world getting taken back to that land. But in the time to come, according to Revelation 7 and 9, there's going to be Israelites that are going to be taken from every single nation under heaven. They're going to be looking like all people, right? But they're not going to be from all people. They're going to be from Jacob. They're going to be from the seed of Jacob. Strong's G5443 is the particular word, and it's Phule, Phyle. That's the word you will see in the Strong's Concordance of Revelation 7 and 9. And you'll also see that same word in Revelation 7, verse 4 to verse 8 as well, every single place where it mentions tribe, right? Proving that these people are Israelites, man. But we're saying that there's going to be people that are from every nation when that ultimate salvation comes, to the point where it would almost look as though those people were from every other nation, because physically it looked like that. Whereas by the lineage, those people are all just from the patriarch Jacob, meaning it's like going to be like a big family reunion, man. Right? Yet obviously the most part of the nation is still going to look like what they always look like, which is Negroes, Latinos, and Native American image, man. Let me carry on. Verse 25. Then I will sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you. Now, has that happened over there? Has that happened over there right now? Or do they, man, that has not happened over there, man, right? Because alphabeting is an idol, right? But over in that land, they're down with alphabeting. They're down with rainbowing, you know? They're down with that over in that land, man. They're down with that. Now let me go into something else. Verse 26, a new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you an heart of flesh, right? And I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and you shall keep my judgments and do them. So there shouldn't be several different several different sects, right? SECTS. There shouldn't be several different sects of people that are part of the same nation. They should all be on the same belief system. And the scriptures say, I'm going to give them one heart and one way that they may follow me. It says one heart and one way. That's what the scriptures say. And let me try and see if I can quickly find that, in fact. says, I'm going to give them one heart and one way. In Ezekiel, here we go. This is Ezekiel chapter 11 and verse 19. And I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. Now, I don't think that was even the one I was looking for. It says one way. I know there's a scripture that says one way, man. Let me see if I can find it. One way. I believe that there's a scripture that says one way anyway. Maybe it's Jeremiah. Or maybe it says one heart and one mind, or something like that. But let's see, man. Let me see. Here we go. This is Jeremiah chapter 32 and verse 39. And I will give them one heart and one way, that they may fear me forever, for the good of them and their children after them. So when the Israelites get brought back for their final salvation, for the salvation of the nation, for the salvation, not for a salvation, but for the salvation, the final restoration of the nation, right? The final restoration, man. The building up of the house of David, man. Right? When the tabernacle of David gets restored back to its former glory, and King David is there and present there, like how the scriptures say in the prophecies, how King David's gonna be there, right? Then they're gonna have one heart and one way. There's not gonna be, oh, I'm kinda, I don't really follow it. And then there's another person, oh, I'm non-practicing, or I don't practice it. There ain't gonna be none of that. There ain't gonna be no one person that says I'm hardcore with it. I'm orthodox with it, unorthodox with it, I'm orthodox with it, I'm unorthodox with it, I'm part of this way, right? And then there's gonna be another person that says, oh, I'm a non-practicing one. There ain't gonna be none of that. There's gonna be, I believe it, I'm about it, I believe it, and I'm about it, man. Right? Hebrews chapter 8 verse 11 says, what does it say, man? You know what? If I got it in front of me, I don't need to do the memory thing, man. Let's do this. Hebrews chapter 8 and verse 11. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. So in that day, when Yahweh brings the salvation of the Israelites, not a salvation, right? Getting taken out of Babylon was like a salvation, right? Getting taken from the Persian was like a salvation. It was like an easing up of the pressure a bit, you know? But the salvation is going to be when the Israelites get brought into the land of Israel, man, and they get brought under the new covenant. That is going to be the salvation that Yahweh Shai is going to perform. The salvation that we're waiting for Yahweh Shai to fulfill. Not the salvation of Cyrus, not the help of Yahweh using Cyrus to bring the Israelites back. That was a salvation, you know, but it wasn't the salvation. When you read the book of Judges, you read about many different salvations, right? But the salvation is going to be the one to come, where the Israelites get taken out of the north country and everywhere else that they're scattered, right? This is Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 27. I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and you shall keep my judgments and do them, right? Which is the new covenant. Verse 28, and ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your God. And I will also save you from all your uncleanness, and I will call for the corn, and I will increase it, and lay no famine upon you. Now, that land ain't really got it like that right now, man. That land ain't got it like that. They ain't got it like that, man. But this was just another bit to bring out to show that the Israelites clearly must not be in the land, man, because if they are, why is this not taking place, man? Why is it not taking place? Why can you see all of these people that are talking about there, this and there, that, but when you look at how they live their life, they're living their life just like how anyone in America would be living their life, man. You can't see no glory in them. You can't see that because it's not them, man. And they never use the book that they have, that they claims their thing, to defend them neither. They never just say, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm gonna do a breakdown. You know what I mean? They never say, you know what, I'm tired of this, man. Let me pull a precept. They never pull it. Why don't they ever pull a precept out, man? They just say, I'm it. You better believe me. Otherwise you're anti. You know what I mean? Otherwise I'm bringing out that anti thing on you. They just say you're not this. I'm it. You better believe that I am, right? Or you're anti this. You better not say anything about me. You better keep it zipped, or I'm gonna pull that anti card out on you. That's what they say. They don't say, you know what, let me go to the book of Deuteronomy 28 and show that we're under these curses, man, because I'm tired of this. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 50. They don't do that. They don't do that. They don't go, you know what, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Let me show it, man. They don't go, you know what, Deuteronomy 30 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass when all these things that come upon thee, the blessing and the curse which I have set before thee this day, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations before I have been scattered. Where have we been scattered? They don't do that. They don't say who's doing that. They don't do that, man. They don't do this. They just pull out the anti thing. They'll cut your Twitter, you know, or they'll cut your YouTube channel, right? There's you know how many YouTube channels have been cut. But if there was really them guys, man, they would just be able to show it from the book, right? But how come that's the last thing that they go to? That's the last thing that they'll use to try and defend themselves. They'll use the sword before they'll use the sword of the word to defend themselves, man. Ain't that interesting? I'm gonna end the lesson there. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. Shalom.